Okay, Nigeria Express. I also update on VDM's arrest. So since yesterday, I've been on one talk on top this matter. I've been try be very careful, because we have to be very careful these days. Let's not report anything because some very credible sources reported some things about the arrest that the EFCC spokesperson said certain things, and now the official EFCC page has come out to say that those things are fake news. They actually put them out on their social media and put fake news on them. If we are not seeing that something shady is going on now, currently, if we're not seeing that something shady is going on, then something is wrong somewhere. And then for those people that are actually so happy that they arrested Very Dark Man, I know say yes, Very Dark Man has enemies, and fine, kudos to them for at least God don't catch them for where them dey. I understand, but for certain people like D1 now, that guy is just a pain in the behind, because I don't know what Very Dark Man do am personally. We ain't carry Very Dark Man for head right from time. I can understand this issue of the Nedu thing, that maybe that one took him up, but this man has been on VDM's case for the longest time. And waiting Very Dark Madam, nothing. You just come outside, you just dislike the man's authority and his presence, and because people they follow him, you know, like him. But the truth of the matter is, like I said, Very Dark Man, sometimes in they misbehave. There are times where Very Dark Man will do certain things that even me myself, I will be like, no, why ain't do like that? Like the Nedu own, for example, I've been the talk right from time, say that Nedu, attacking of Nedu was so uncalled for. For it, that was basically blackmail. They did not do him anything. He had issues with D1. D1 was the one who went to the channel and said this and said that, because the fact Nedu had him on his show does not make me give him the right to start blackmailing Nedu. What he did to Nedu had nothing to do with the interest of Nigeria or interest of helping anybody. It was just to spite Nedu. That was what VDM did too. That one, me, I don't support VDM. The way he called out this this other lady when they talk about those children who have been there, those underage children where they be traffic go outside the country. The way he attacked that lady was quite uncalled for as well. So sometimes VDM is not the best of well-behaved human being. I will say that. But then let's try and look at let's try and look at the positives and pick out certain points that would not come out to bite us in the ass later on. You see the way they arrested VDM now. Look at the certain facts now. EFCC. Right now, we know VDM's in EFCC's custody. EFCC has refused to come outside and tell us that this is the reason why they arrested VDM. EFCC is supposed to be a financial crime. Their jurisdiction is supposed to be about financial crimes. So they have no right arresting Very Dark Man if it has to do with Very Dark Man cyberbullying or cyber stalking. Those are two different things. So if people cannot use their senses and they are still, some people are still coming out to, say yes, he has been talking too much. What does talking too much have to do with EFCC? This is someone that comes out and say yes, you can check me. I have integrity. Blah 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 blah. So let's say he has done anything wrong. We have not seen what he has done yet. Nobody has come outside to say this is what he has done. By the way, people need to understand this. Like this D1 character now, he needs to understand. The police can come and arrest you. Does not mean you have done anything wrong. Because he said he has committed crimes. That's why EFCC came to arrest him. No. If there's a petition against you, they can call for your arrest. They can arrest you and investigate. The law is innocent until proven guilty. Now only court fit talk say this person don't do this, and it's only court that can say this person is guilty of this or that. So for right now, VDM is still innocent until proven guilty. There is no evidence to show that VDM has committed any crime. So people should stop. Those people that are saying he has done this, he has done that, they should stop saying it and they should wait for the facts. Let us speak with facts. That's why me personally, I just chill for the matter, because I won't wait to make I see the facts where they go come out, because EFCC has to bring out something relating to financial crimes that VDM has committed or he has been accused of, and they have to bring that person that is accusing him. You understand? Because EFCC cannot go and pick somebody just because another person does not like that person. If not, that's an abuse of authority. And we are looking at this thing now. It's as simple as, for those people where they think say, now VDM they go meet, now people get money that the EFCC they consign. It's as simple as somebody just accusing you of doing something, and they will come and get you. That's all. So you don't have to be guilty of doing something. Somebody can just accuse you and they'll come and get you. So now the problem with that is The way they arrested VDM was very, very wrong. Have they called for VDM before? This is not somebody that's running away. This is somebody that is very social. He's out there in the public. He left for China and he came back to China. Came back to Nigeria. This is someone that is out there. You know, everybody they see him, not be somebody where they hide. He's not hiding from anybody. He went to GT Bank to address an issue. Now I don't even know, for the GT Bank. I'm not even going to get into that GT Bank because we don't even know what happened between him and GT Bank. Nobody knows what happened. You understand? So I'm not going to say GT Bank held this or whether there's no evidence for such. So I'm not even I'm not going to come outside and start saying boycott GT Bank. Me personally, I don't get account to GT Bank. Not because I'm me and GT Bank. But then let us look at the facts of this particular issue. Let us look at the facts of this particular issue. You know, it's becoming so alarming. Becoming very alarming. The way our authorities are working in this country. It's almost like they're just trying to shun the youth. Because now youth, they won't speak past nowadays. It's almost like they are trying to shun the youth. And if we not take care for those people where they celebrate, say they arrest Very Dark Man now, it go reach on a turn tomorrow. Just pray you don't cross anybody's path. If you had invited him to come and he refused to come, then you can now go and aggressively arrest him if that's what you want to do. And if that's when you have solid evidence against him. But if you don't have such, and somebody just accuses somebody of doing something, and you go and pick the person in that manner, listen to the fact of what they said. I'm going according to what the guy that was with VDM when he was arrested said, because the guy was arrested with VDM and he was released later on. What he said they barricaded them, took them, blindfolded them. They actually covered their faces, put them in the car aggressively, and they were beating them. And then they took them to the station. And he said he had no idea who these guys were, and he was praying his last prayer because he thought he was going to die. That is not how you make an arrest for a citizen who has not been proven guilty of anything. That is not how you make an arrest of someone who is not a fugitive. So if we cannot see the problem with the way and manner in which they actually arrested Very Dark Man, that means something is wrong with people. If we can't see that there's a problem with the way they arrested Very Dark Man, because I don't know why people in this country are so short-sighted. You see, the same way I've been blamed the Rattles, where the Rattles they support VDM when him go the blackmail they do. That's the same way I'm blaming those people now that are speaking up against Very Dark Man at this point, because at this point he has not been proven of any crime. If now somebody will be say yes, he thief person money, he run, they don't define him since they don't see him. They can't find a location, they can't aggressively go carry him. We can understand that. Or if somebody that has committed a crime, maybe he has killed somebody before, and they are looking for him, and then they find his location and they get him aggressively like that, we can understand that. This is someone who's just talking on the internet. How can you go and arrest somebody in that manner, and everybody there they talk? Man, it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. You know, at some point I was thinking, can this be a prank? Because the way them describe this thing, and the way EFCC now never release any statement, it's alarming. Let me not lie. They never release any statement. I be the thing say whether VDM don't they do another prank. Because you know the last time he came outside, he said NGO money was missing, blah 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 blah. So people don't be they talk, say yes, I talk NGO, he can't trust VDM, brr, and he came out and he said what is a prank. Everybody begin para, some people begin laugh. Now this arrest is looking so sketchy because there was no cause for this particular arrest. Like this came out of nowhere, and it's going too far, because I wouldn't say this is a prank, because if it's a prank and they are putting GT Bank in the bus like this, something is wrong somewhere. But with the way even the brothers say they do, and with the way Kokopi they do, I'll be very frank, everybody's kind of handling this matter in a very funny manner, you know. So person no go know waiting to think again. But for right now, the EFCC, they are yet, as of the time as they're recording this video, EFCC is yet to release an official statement as to why Very Dark Man was arrested, or should I say kidnapped. The lawyer was not in Nigeria, and he has given his statement. He said he went to see Very Dark Man in the EFCC office, and he still cannot figure out why VDM was arrested. especially in that aggressive manner. That's my own problem. There's nobody that's above arrest. If them say you commit, somebody come meet you, say they can call for your arrest. Do the necessary protocols, but let us follow the protocols. We have constitution. We are human beings. We have constitution for a reason. And it's quite alarming if people does the thing, say maybe in a normal thing be this one, and yes, if they talk too much, they don't catch up. This is not a crime to talk too much. So let's not come outside and normalize the nonsense that is going on. We need to be very, very careful. People need to be very, very careful. People need to be very, very careful. But we are still waiting for updates. Anyway, when the updates come, I really want to see what Very Dark Man has done, or at the most, I would like to see those people that are accusing Very Dark Man, those people that have petitions against him in the EFCC, because they are financial crimes now. Because normally, so here's the problem: if he had problem with somebody that he said something, cyberbullying or cyber stalking, which in on its own is another problem of his own, because I don't see any reason why they should say you are cyberbullying somebody, want to come and arrest you. What if you bully the person in reality? So if I insult somebody face to face, they're not gonna arrest me. But if I insult the person online now, they go come arrest me. That in on its own is just a very big problem, because they're using it to shut the masses. That to me, they are just using that idea to just shut people up from talking against big people. Because I don't say if I come online, come abuse one poor man now, who won't come arrest me? It's just crazy the way we are going about things in this country. We are really regressing in this country, and it's too bad. It's just too bad. So, like I said, the EFCC does not have a business with cyberbullying or cyber stalking. That is not the problem of the EFCC. EFCC has to do with crime. If this boy has not committed any financial crime, and the EFCC is arresting him in this manner, I don't know, because right now we are still yet to hear from them, because they're saying that DSS arrest them. DSS through the police, through the EFCC. Like, the whole thing is just so shady, and it just reeks of corruption. It really reeks of corruption, and it's just so annoying and alarming that this kind of thing could happen for Nigeria, for this kind of century where we day now, for this kind of age where we day. This kind of thing could happen. Say why? Because somebody they come as I can't talk. When I know if you accord people respect. Even people that has been Very Dark Man has been having issues with, they have arrested them. They did not beat them up like this. Shebi when Mercy Chinwo go carry EZT go when EFCC arrest EZT, did they beat him up? They picked him up, they arrested him, they took him to wherever they took him to. But why should they arrest him in this man? And then, by the way, Mercy Chinwo and EZT had financial issues. Even P Square and their brother Jude, when Mr. P actually petitioned his brother, EFCC picked him up as well. But they did not pick him up in this aggressive. In fact, they didn't even pick him up. What am I saying? They invited him, and he actually went to their office. So they should have invited Very Dark Man. The lawyer came outside and said they did not invite Very Dark Man. So what are we talking about? If they had invited him and he had refused to show up, then we will know that, okay, yes, they can pick him up because maybe he won't run or he won't escape. But this is someone that, yes, he don't go police. Police don't invite him come. He waka go police station by himself. They don't invite him come this thing for he waka go. So this is so embarrassing that our country will be doing something like this. It is just so embarrassing. That's why I'm saying the thing they pain me, because it should not be like this. It should not be like this. We are not saying Very Dark Man is above arrest. Me, I'm not saying Very Dark Man is above arrest. If he don't do something bad, make una arrest him. But the way and manner which una take go they arrest him, make it rhyme with the level of the crime where him don't commit. So right now that they're leaving us guessing, maybe they can't talk, because right now it's looking like they're trying to look for a reason to actually, justify what they did. That is what is looking like right now. They're just looking for a reason to justify what they did, because we're just hearing this person talk this person talk that. It's just so embarrassing, very embarrassing. Anyways, this is Nigeria Express. Mona, peace out.